I hate this game, dude. Oh my god, I just want some clay. Is it that hard? That's all I want. We're not giving up yet. I'm so freaking annoyed. I just need some clay. Literally clay. That is all I need. And I think the most frustrating thing is the fact that it's like a complete bottleneck. There's no way I can surpass this. I just need the clay or I literally just can't play the mod pack anymore. And so that is a very, very big pain point and something that I think should be addressed. Hello, and welcome back to TerraFirmaGreg. This is episode 8, and if you saw last episode, you'll know the problem that we're having currently. And if you didn't see last episode, let me fill you in. So I took a big adventure all the way down from our house, way up here, and I boated all the way down across the ocean to where we are currently sitting, right here. And then the boat broke. And so now it is me and my horse stranded on an island very far from home. And I have an idea. So welcome back to TerraFirmaGreg. Let's just get right into it. So, I have one idea. Actually, two ideas, but I don't want to go to the second idea, so I've got one. And the first idea that I have is we can potentially make a new boat. But I need a very specific type of tree to do so. Crocodile? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to take care of that. But he's sleeping! Look at him, he's so cute! I... Oh, I'm so sorry, but... I... I can't risk this. You're cute, but I can't risk you killing me. We're gonna have to get rid of him. I'm sorry, little one, but I can't risk you killing me. I feel bad. Okay. Also, while I'm here, this rubber fig log is actually going to come in useful because this is a rubber tree. So, might as well get this while we are here. Glad I checked. There was a crocodile. Oh wait, there's a whole bunch of stuff down there I should probably get. Okay, I want the sapling, yes. That is a lot of logs that you gave me as well. There's a fish hook in you. Why do you have a fish hook? I mean, I guess I can't complain about getting a fishing hook, considering we're stuck in the middle of nowhere. So, there is a type of tree that is softwood, and my idea is to get, where is it? A canoe. Just for now. But we need stripped softwood, so we need fir, kapok, palm, mangrove, pine, sequoia, cedar, spruce, willow, blah 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 blah, stuff that we don't have here on this island. So we're gonna have to look elsewhere. And there's only one other island nearby, and that's right here. And if this island doesn't have that, we're gonna have to go to plan B. And I really don't want to have to go to plan B, but it's looking like that may be the only option. Assuming this island doesn't have what we need. So I'm not going to tell you what plan B is yet, because we're not at that point. So, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing just absolutely fantastic currently, given the situation that we are in. And yeah, I mean, things could be worse. Our horse could be dead. That would be awful. I could be dead. But the boat being gone is definitely not a very good situation to have, I will admit. So we are looking for a softwood, which I really hope that we find on this island. So another fig tree, teak, mahogany, that is hardwood, I believe. Wild sugarcane. I mean, don't mind if I do, I guess. Surely sugarcane can be useful, right? I mean, we can make sugar out of it, but can we make paper? I don't think so. No, but that's fine. What is going on here? Blueberry cane. Blueberry bush, interesting. Okay, I need a kapok tree. Cherry. I don't think cherry will work. Rubber, mahogany, more rubber. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. Fig. Wait. Fig! Oh my god, wait. Okay. I need you. Holy crap. Okay. We may have a fighting chance here. So my plan is that the canoe, though it says it can be used in multiplayer. Wait, the boat can carry one extra player / entity other than the navigator or a chest. So we can, in fact, use it to carry the horse alongside us, which is good news. Okay, so to craft the canoe, it's like this. Do that. Cut that off with a saw. And hollow this out. Now we have a canoe. Now we need to light this on fire. And in the meantime, we can make a paddle, which shouldn't be too hard. It's not exactly pretty, but it's what we have to work with. And we can't make a kayak because, well, we can make a kayak, but the problem is that it has a single passenger slot. Oh, it's also the only boat that can be picked up as an item, which could be useful. It's also the fastest boat in the game until the steel sloop. So though maybe a kayak won't be useful for us now, it could be useful for us later. And in fact, I would actually like to make a kayak if at all possible. The only thing that we need is a bunch of wax, none of which I know where to get. Or, alternatively, we can make it with a barrel recipe, but I don't know how to get tallow. That's with blubber, and I'm assuming blubber comes from orcas or something like that. This is not exactly how I wanted things to go today. But we are alive. So I guess it could be worse. Our canoe is done. So now I just need to hold a paddle. There we go. Okay. So thankfully, not all is lost. Let's get off this island immediately. Didn't I need pumice for something? To make a treated hide to make paper. Is the horse not going to go in? this might be a problem. I don't want to do this. But at the moment, I really don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to leave the horse here. Until... I don't know. Because the horse won't fit in the canoe. Where did the canoe go? Where did it go? It died on the freaking thing, didn't it? Okay. Well, I cannot afford to lose another canoe. I've only got 3 more logs. And so the only way I can do this is if I abandon the horse. I'm sorry. We will be back for you. I promise. Someday. God, that sucks. I can't afford to lose this boat. I just can't. There's no other fig trees around. And so I can't sit around and goof off anymore. I've just got to go. And so I've got to leave our horse. Unless I can also make rubber fig log. Oh, I totally can. I don't see how that changes anything though. Because we still can't have the horse. And I think our game plan is we're just going to go over here because I can see a little bit of a shore here. But also, part of me wants to just get out of this coral reef area because it's been doing a lot more harm than good, to be honest. So maybe we should... I don't know. But I know we can't stay here. Alright. Goodbye, horse. For now. I will see you later. We have a mission. God, that really freaking sucks. It feels so empty without my horse. We will be back, I promise. Our quest is not yet over, unfortunately. You could even argue this is just the beginning. Now, I do need to be extremely cautious around here because there are quite a lot of crocs. I really, really, really do not want to get caught by one. This could be it. This could be it right here. That is a hills biome. Even a waypoint here. And I believe the hills biome was one of the biomes that we can... rolling hills. I don't know if this will be here then. That scared me. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of thorny freaking bushes around here. What are you? Rosewood. You're beautiful. I'm gonna take one. That's a beautiful sapling. I need to be very careful because there are creepers in this woods. There's a lot of resources here that we do not have at home. Some bamboo as well. I mean, I might as well take some. And there's chickens here. I did need an egg, but that's if I wanted to make papyrus. And to be honest, I don't really know if I'm gonna, or if I wanted to make paper, I should say. And to be honest, I don't really know if I need them still. Melons. I would like to avoid the black bear at all possibilities. I do not even want to attempt to mess with that right now. I am in absolutely zero position to do that, given my current circumstances and how far away from home I am. Just keep a very wide berth and everything will be fine. We're just looking for the blood lotus. The blood lily. A temperature of at least 18 degrees Celsius. We're currently at 16, so we might need to go lower. And I will run along the beach because that makes me feel safer. Man, this freaking sucks. But we just need the average temperature to be 1 degree higher. And then we should be able to get the blood lilies to spawn. Okay, that is finally done. Now we can be on our merry way. What is this? A sea urchin. How cute. Onward to adventure. Just need to head a bit further south. That was very close to me. Hope that's not a bad omen. Okay, what do we got here? What's the temperature at? Average temperature is 16 at the moment. Great. We are 100% in the region. Average temp is 20. The annual rainfall is way above 300. Now all we need is the biome. And the elevation. But I kind of assume that the elevation will come with the biome. God, there's just nothing that we need here. We need the biome. These are all just volcanic oceanic mountains, and I don't want that. Just more volcanic mountains. We don't want those. You know, you wouldn't believe it because I'm sure you'll probably be about 10 minutes into the video. But I've been recording for an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. So, I've been going around doing this for quite a while. And nothing yet. We just need this clay. That's all we need. Is it really that much to ask for? Apparently it is. If this island does not have it, I'm going to bed. Like in real life, it's almost 11 o'clock. I need my beauty sleep. How else do you think I look this handsome? Yeah. Beauty like this doesn't grow on trees, you know. This place looks a little promising, but I didn't see like the actual biome I'm looking for, but I'll try it anyway. Okay, well I think I'm gonna go to bed, but tomorrow I will continue trying to find this sacred cowl and clay. But if you guys are like enjoying the episode so far, make sure to drop a like, smash that like button, you know, or whatever the cool kids say these days. Anyway, I'll see you guys in like half a second, but for me it'll be a lot longer than that. Anyway, bye. Alright, and we are back. Did you guys miss me? It was a long time for you, I'm sure. Anyway, it is the next day for me, IRL, as I said before. And yeah, this is not looking very good in the sense of finding what I need. So we're just gonna have to keep looking. Because the clay, if I remember correctly, does not spawn in any of the biomes that we are currently finding. It spawns in the plateaus, old mountains, rolling hills, and highlands biomes. So I feel like there's a possibility that we are too far south in the tropics. Like, this island was near perfect conditions. So maybe if we go a little bit further north and then continue going east, we might be able to find what we're looking for. So I think that will be the plan. And our horse is still on this island. So we're gonna have to go and get the horse before we go home. Actually, we can't, because the horse is not able to go in the canoe. So we're gonna have to come back someday for the horse, and it will happen. So yeah, I guess the game plan will be to maybe go a little bit further north and then try to stay along the elevation of this island, because that seemed to be the best chance, because there was a rolling hills biome. It was just a little bit too cold there for the flower to start spawning. So I think that'll be my game plan further forward here. I'll grab the boat, and we will go head north. So without further ado, let us begin. And I mean, I know it's the same episode for you guys, but I'm hoping you're all doing well. This adventure hasn't really turned out exactly how I hoped it would, unfortunately. It's been a lot of ups and downs and not really a lot of progress being made at the moment. But we're gonna get there. And one more thing that I was thinking about is we're gonna need to make pit kilns at the site of the clay, because if you read the book, it says, where is it? Only 20% of the clay will turn into the powder, so it is recommended to bake it on site using pit kilns to save inventory space. Bring around 20 blocks of clay as well for glassworking later. So my initial reaction to that second part about the glassworking is, oh, it'll be fine, we won't need it. But that could be very naive of me, because the book literally tells me, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'll never need. I won't really need to do glassworking stuff much, but I mean, who knows? I could. We'll just have to see what happens once we get to that point. And so I want to try to go further north, but I am also trying to continue to go east. But right now it looks like there's literally nothing for the as far as the eye can see in terms of islands. Maybe right there, and actually maybe there as well. So we'll try going this direction here, because that looks like a little bit of an elevation change over there. If I didn't have distant horizons, things would be so much harder, because I'd just be aimlessly wandering the ocean. But with distant horizons, you can kind of just barely make out the silhouettes of islands and stuff like that. And I'm sure I could also make it a little bit better with the generation if I tweak some settings, but I really don't want to. And also I use quite a bit of resources on my computer anyway, just for recording. So I don't really want to have to sacrifice any more resources for the sake of a little bit better visual clarity of distant horizons, where once you load the chunks, it looks great. Like, those islands over there, it looks awesome, but before you load the chunks, it just looks like trash. But hey, it's good enough to the point where we can see where we're going and what we're doing. So that's really all that matters to me. I'm just really hoping we can find some of this clay, because so far it's been really, really unfortunate luck. We just haven't had the opportunity to find any. Once again, the best spot that we had was right here on this island. Because there's a rolling hills biome, it was just a little bit too cold. So I'm hoping we can find a very similar island to that. I just think we were a little bit too far south for the whole proper generation of stuff. Or at least the proper generation of the biomes that we were looking for. And if this one doesn't work, the one just a little bit further that way looks pretty good as well. I just hope it's not cold over there, because we need to stay in this humid subtropical region here, where the average temperature is 18 degrees or higher, while also maintaining the biomes, unlike the previous area where it was a little bit too hot, I think. Alright, so let's see what kind of biome we've got here. I want to make sure I park the boat in a spot that is acceptable. It's just a plains biome, a very small plains biome. And the average temperature here is 16. So once again, it's a little bit too cold. So I guess we do have to go further south. It seems like the perfect region is right around in this area here. So if we can kind of just stay within that region, that'd be great, while trying to find the biome that we need. I'm not gonna lie, this is terrible. This is probably the worst part of this mod pack by far. I am not having fun. It is just agonizing. I also could have just been unlucky, which I fully am aware of. And maybe it's not actually this hard to find it, and I also could very well just be stupid, which is an absolute definite possibility if you've watched any of my other videos. I'm not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, but I mean, I would think that I have a pretty decent understanding of how regions and stuff like that work. I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory, and also the book literally tells me go southeast. And I can read a book, I can follow the directions. I think that puts me one step ahead of my competitors, of which I have many, clearly. I mean, everybody wants to be like me, the Bingle Pringle. We do have some island generation here, so let's see what we've got. I don't know why Distant Horizons is being weird in this direction, but it just is. Like, over there it seems fine, over there it seems fine, but in this direction there's just nothing. Let's see what we've got here. Pretty much nothing useful there, at least. But there is another island on the other side, so we can go take a look. What's our temperature? Average is 20. This is a hills biome, which is a start, actually. I mean, it's not a rolling hills biome, but I'm not opposed to taking a look. Just need to make sure this doesn't float away. I don't really know. This kind of just seems like not a place at all that I want to be. It's also very muddy here. Yeah, this just doesn't look like what I want. But there is some more island over there. So we might not have completely run out of luck just yet. It's also getting very hot, and I'm going through water a little bit faster than I would like. I've got plenty of water buckets on me, though, and... Well, actually, no, I don't, because I used 2 of them to try to make an infinite water source on the island that I ended yesterday on. Yesterday for me, but, you know, maybe 5 minutes for you guys. But I'm sure we'll be able to find some more fresh water, hopefully. If not, it is a very rainy region, so we can probably be on the lookout for that as well and put some barrels down. It is a good sign that we're finding lots of land, though. That is a one saving grace here, so that I'm just praying that we can find exactly what we need. This island seems super tiny. Yeah, for some reason Distant Horizons just doesn't seem to like this direction for whatever reason. Just once again, nothing that we need, sadly. I don't really know why Distant Horizons is being so weird about this direction, but it's really kind of eerie and also super unfortunate because I need to be going this direction. And if I can't see any islands nearby, then I'll just be kind of stranded more than I am already. This is 100% the absolute worst part about this mod pack, by far. I know I've had some people talking about some different complaints they have with the mod pack, and I mean, they're all valid reasons, but so far I hadn't really had a very big issue with it. But this is just not fun. This is just miserable right now. And by no means am I gonna stop, because I'm already this far, I might as well push through this. But if I had known about this prior, I would have probably made the world a little bit more... probably just would have made the world a little bit more land than water. And also, I probably would have taken some better precautions whenever doing this. And I feel like there's just nothing over this way. Like, not even Distant Horizons is loading anything cool. So, like, I don't know if my game is... Oh, there's something here. I think. Maybe not. I could have just been seeing things. But yeah, I don't know if my game is bugged, or if there's just genuinely nothing out here, or what's going on, but it just feels undeniably empty, like extremely empty and lonely. And maybe I should just like relog and try to fix Distant Horizons, because otherwise it probably will be here forever. Well, like, it's just so weird because it stopped generating this direction, but over there you can still see everything. I just feel alone. Though I do feel alone, my spirits are not dampened. We will find this clay. Even if it's the last thing that I do. But the only thing that I cannot do is die out here. If I die out here, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, I know exactly what I will do, but I won't want to do it. And I feel like there's nothing out here. I really don't know why. But with Distant Horizons not even generating anything, it just feels like the world wants me to turn back. And maybe that's not all a bad thing, because if we can maybe, instead of going this way to the east, we can go further west, maybe? But then the rainfall might not be the same. How far are we? We are 15,000 blocks out this direction. I truly do not know. It kind of feels like there's nothing out here for me. Though there is a coral reef, so that's a little bit shallower ocean, so maybe that's a good sign. This looks like something. Yes, it is. Okay, once we get here, I'm gonna relog and see if that will fix things, because distant horizons not loading is a huge, huge, huge disadvantage to me. But so far this... Oh, this could be it. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. What's our temperature? It is 18. This could be it. Okay, I need to put my barrel down and put the rest of the water in here so I can drink that up. I'm also hoping that there's some food here because I'm kind of running low on that. And we are in the proper biome. It is 17 degrees average, but it was 18 not too long ago, so this could be the place. We just need to keep an extra eye open for the flower. It's a very similar climate to the island that we found earlier on. It's just a little bit too cold, I think. But it looks like Distant Horizons wants to work again, which is awesome. So I'm feeling the life again. I am feeling some slight hope once again. Um, so this climate is extremely similar to the one that we found earlier, and it seems like this climate is probably the perfect climate for it to spawn. It's just a little bit too cold still. This is another rolling hills, and it might actually be the perfect climate, so let's try this area. That is a pack of wolves over there. I don't really like using the map to look for enemies and stuff like that, but I really just cannot afford to die out here now. Okay, we're in the right climate. We're at the right elevation. We're in the right biome. All we need is just a right amount of luck. And the flower looks like this. It's a flower with a red bulb on the top of it. So if we see that, we know we found it. Oh, but this flower isn't blooming, which could be a problem. Because if that flower's not blooming, then that means the other one might not also be blooming. So we might miss it. So I guess we just gotta really look out for it. I just really need a stroke of luck here. That's all I need. Red bell pepper. Dude, peppers are freaking awesome. I'm a pretty big fan of spicy food. Don't know if that's everybody, but it's definitely me. Actually, I know it's not everybody. I've got some friends who absolutely hate spicy food, like with a passion. And I just look at them and I'm like, dude, like I can understand if you don't like super, super spicy stuff, but like just a little bit of spice, come on. Surely you can handle that, right? But no, they just cannot stand it. And I just think of them and I'm like, dude, come on, you can do this. And I do hope that the blood lily is in bloom right now, because then that'd make it a lot easier to spot, but I just don't know if we're gonna have that kind of luck, to be honest. That scared me so bad. I'm so paranoid and on edge, because if I die out here, it's gonna be such a freaking pain to go all the way back. So I just cannot afford to die. So everything scares me. Average temp is 17. Now it's 18 here. I don't know if the average temperature changes with other conditions or not, minus just elevation, but I don't know if we're like walking a line here. Like if I go back up this way, we could be. We could be walking a line. With the right elevation? No, we're too low, I believe. Yeah, between Y75 and we're below Y75 at the moment. Like this place just has to have it. This place is screaming what I need. This place is screaming Cowlin Clay. It's just, it has to. It's got to. Because if not, I'm gonna be so sad. And I just want to go home. I can't wait to go back. It says at a temperature of at least 18 degrees Celsius. So maybe the temperature here, like the actual temperature, does need to be at least 18 degrees Celsius, which would really suck. Even though the average is 18 here, it's not actually currently 18. But maybe once the daytime comes, it'll be warmer, and then maybe they'll bloom. I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe you can't really see it until it's the right temperature. I just don't know, man. I really don't know. I just don't know. I'm just hoping I'm doing this right. I These people that I'm watching found it in the plateau region. Um, the book does say rolling hills, but it also does say plateaus. And I mean, I guess I can just try to figure out. I guess I can just keep exploring this region. That's really all I can do at the moment. And the blood lilies for them, at least, were in fact blooming. So I'm hoping the same thing will happen to me. So we must be on the right track here. I have confidence in that. Okay, we'll take the land route across this area. Try not to get eaten by anything. I'm so freaking paranoid about that. If I die, I just don't know what I'll do. I I mean, there's only one thing that I can do, but that's a lot of creepers. I really do not want that to happen, so. Why is there so many mobs over there? Holy crap. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll just take the low road here. Yeah, that is one thing that I really don't like doing is kind of using the map in a sort of cheaty way, but I'm sorry about that, but right now I have bigger fish to fry. And the absolute last thing I would want to happen is for me to die and for me to have to go all the way back. So I'm just not going to let it happen. I just won't let it happen, and things will be fine. I'm so nervous. I'm so freaking nervous. If we die out here, it's over. It's not over, but I'll have to come all the way back out here. And I cannot afford that. My sanity will not let me, and I'm not playing with cheats. And so if I die, it'll be a very long journey. I guess we're just gonna have to go across the savannah area and pray that there's more tropical rainforest on the other side because I have run out of area to explore over here. So the only thing that we can do is just go to the other side. 'Cause here it's too dry. Yeah, it's way too dry here. We need at least 300 millimeters of annual rainfall, and we do not have that. So I guess we just keep moving. Grapes, you say? I do love me some grapes. Grapes are definitely my favorite fruit of all time. Like, if I could eat only one fruit for the rest of my entire life, it would be grapes. Guaranteed. I can eat like an entire vine of grapes just on my own. I love those things. Would die for grapes. This is the worst. I don't like this. This sucks. This is absolutely by far the worst part about this mod pack right here. This really freaking sucks. This is terrible. This is actually awful. What? Oh god, am I dying of heat? I don't know what just hit me. Oh my god. Please. Am I gonna die? Okay. 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 That's not exactly good. I need to cool myself down somehow. But it looks like it's turning nighttime, which will be good. Oh my god. I hate this game, dude. Oh my god, I just want some clay. Is it that hard? That's all I want. We're not giving up yet. I'm so freaking annoyed. I just need some clay. Literally clay. That is all I need. And I think the most frustrating thing is the fact that it's like a complete bottleneck. There's no way I can surpass this. I just need the clay or I literally just can't play the mod pack anymore. And so that is a very, very big pain point and something that I think should be addressed, which I don't know if it will ever, but it's something that should be taken note if you are playing this mod pack. Like I've been recording for probably about 2 hours now, and it's just this is the absolute worst. This just sucks. Like genuinely, this is the worst. I'm not having a good time. I'm sure the mod pack is great after this terrible, terrible, terrible experience, but until then, it's just awful. I've spent probably combined about 5 or 6 hours so far, and I just feel like I'm getting nothing in return. Because no matter where I look, there's always something wrong with the climate. Not to mention the time it took me to even get out here. And this climate's the freaking worst. I want out. I want out of all of this. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, we are finally in the right climate. At least in this small little area, and I'm sure it'll go right back down very, 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 very soon, because... Oh my god. Oh my god, it's here. Oh my god. Oh my god, we found it. Blood lilies. Oh my god. Finally. Dude, I've been recording for so long. Oh my god. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. This endeavor took so long. Oh my, I hated this. I hate this. This is actually the worst part about this mod pack. But yeah, aside from this, we finally found blood lilies, and I will be digging this up and taking it back home in the next episode. So if you guys did like what you saw and you want to subscribe, comment, support the channel, you know what to do, I'm sure. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will sort out a little bit around here, and then yeah, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow will be a big day. I'll see you later. Bye bye.